Good morning, good morning. Welcome to our show for today. And what we are doing is we're making our two ingredients, literally two ingredients for this pancake crepe. You can use it as a wrap, but it's basically just made of red lentils and water. Now, one thing to note when you are using the red lentils, choose the one that's already split and shelled. So what we're going to do, we are just going to measure out 200 grams of red lentils. There we go. So 200 grams of our red lentils. You'd want to wash your lentils first. Okay, so now that we've filled our lentils with water, we're just going to wash it, give it a good rinse. Okay, now that we've got our lentils cleaned and washed,
I didn't realize my microphone went dead at this point. So for the water, just add about 200 mils to 300 mils water. You can adjust it before cooking the batter. And basically, I'm just adding some spices of my choice here. About a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and then a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we'll also add a teaspoon of your onion powder here for taste. There we go. And you can always adjust your spices or put in any other spice that you like. I'm also adding roughly a teaspoon of basil just to give it that nice balance for the taste. And here we go. All right, perfect. Now that done, we are going to use an immersion blender. Now, if you don't have an immersion blender, you can use any kind of blender. Basically, just blend it until you have the batter ready. And as I mentioned before, if you find that the batter is too thick, you can always add some water.
okay, so finally we are here at the stovetop, and as I've mentioned, you can adjust the taste of your batter however which way you want it, but in general it really is just two ingredients, water and lentils. Okay, I just add in some spices to give it some more flavor. Now we have this pan here. It's a really flat pan. Thank you very much to our Tita Pinky for giving this as a gift. When she gave this to us, I wasn't really sure what to use it for, but now we've got a great use for it. All right, if you don't have something like this, a flat skillet will also work. 9-inch. If you have a bigger one, that's even better. Okay, anyway, what I'd like to do, and since this is non-stick, I don't really need to do this, but I do like to put a little bit of olive oil in, and just I'll put this over here. Just spread it out like that. Okay, very little oil helps with it being more non-stick and makes it smoother. Also, my heat setting is just, middle, medium heat, I would say, and this would make for about 4 sheets. All right, so we're gonna pour in the batter, spread it out. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna have to switch. All right, so there we go. Just make sure you don't have any extra batters coming in, and you just basically just spread it out like you would. You spread it out as thin as you want, as thick as you want. It all depends on you. So it cooks real fast, as you can see. At medium heat, the one side is just about done. Okay. And when one side is done, we're just going to scoop it out. All right. So exactly just like a regular pancake, we're gonna flip it over. Oh, it broke. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna flip it over. Look the other side. It literally is just like when you're cooking a pancake. You can use this as a wrap. You can use it as a crepe. You can eat it like a pancake. put some syrup on it, but it all depends on what spices or flavors you add to it. Like I said, all that is up to your preference. There you go. We'll just transfer it to a plate. But as you can see, it's nice and ready. Okay, we're gonna cook the rest of the batter and we'll see you at the assembly line later on. So we are here now at the assembly line for our kind of a burrito, okay, or wrap. So as I mentioned, my lovely wife has cooked some ground beef for the filling. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to make our special sauce for this one. And to make it healthier than your usual ranch or whatever dressing, we just need about 30 grams of Greek yogurt. We'll add in a dash of salt, a little bit of pepper, a dash of sugar. Now, you can use whatever sweetener you want. You can use honey, you can use regular sugar. For me, I'm using the monk fruit plus erythritol from Volupta. I got it from Costco. It's a 0-calorie sweetener. And again, everything depends on your taste. So you suit everything, sauce and all that, spices to your taste. For me, this is good. The sugar or sweetener is there to create some balance to it. Okay. And of course, just mix it all together. That's really good. Really good. Now I do like my thing spicy, so I am adding a teeny tiny bit of crushed chilies. Smack down the middle, just spread it out. We're also going to put in a mozzarella slice, 17 to 20 grams. Okay, and we've got about 75 grams of ground beef sauteed. Now you can also add tomatoes, and if you have cabbage or any green and leafy vegetables, that would be great for this one. So all we do now is just fold it in and fold it in like that and make it into a wrap. I don't really do good with wraps, but yeah, and there we go. You've got a nice lentil wrap, nice and healthy, ready for our bound. We're just gonna pack it, and that's about it for today. So I hope you enjoyed our video for today. Nice and healthy, protein packed, delicious, lots of fiber. Lentil wrap, you can use it for, you can put in any type of filling that you prefer or you want, suited to your taste, but there you go. So I'll put the macros on here, flash it on the screen for you. You can pause the video, check it out. And then, so yeah, as always, keep it healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.